Hi, everyone. It's Elizabeth Peck, your spiritual guide here in Empaths Healing Through the Higher Self. I hope you are all doing well. I know I'm very happy and excited to be here talking to you today. There was a post that one of our members shared in the group that many of you responded to and replied to. And so when I read through those, I thought, wow, this is definitely something we need to talk about. And I decided to come on, after I read everything, I decided to come on and do this today. So the post, just to share with you, one of our members commented that she doesn't know what it is, and I'm just reading to make sure I say this right, but she said she doesn't know what it is, but she feels like something is missing. Like she can't feel complete happiness because it feels like something is missing, like there's a piece that she can't find. And so many of you replied that yes, you knew what she was feeling, you were experiencing that every single day. And so I think it's important for us to understand how this can manifest in your life. Feeling this way, feeling like there's something missing, not feeling like you can achieve complete happiness. And it can manifest for you in different ways. High anxiety is one of the ways that it can manifest. It can manifest like feeling like something is just wrong with you, feeling like there's almost this constant need to explain yourself, why you're doing something, why you're not doing something. Feeling like there's almost this longing, this feeling inside that just something, longing, something's unfulfilled, something's not there, right? Feeling sick. You can actually feel physically sick from this. And one of the ways that I think it really manifests for so many is feeling stuck. Feeling just stuck. Knowing, wanting to move forward, knowing that even really seeing sometimes clearly what it is that needs to be done, but just not being able to move, not being able to take that step. So these are all symptoms, and this can manifest itself in this way. And what I want you to know is that it's not just because you're an empath. Yes, of course, being an empath and being highly sensitive definitely comes into play, but that's not the only reason. The reality is that the planet is ascending. The planet is ascending, the vibration of the planet is rising, and everyone is being affected. Everyone is feeling this in some way. It's been for the last 5 years now. We are in a new age. This is the age of light. And believe you me, when I say there are shifts and new paradigms, absolutely. And it is being felt and has been felt. And those of you who are experiencing these symptoms, I want you to know and understand that, first of all, you're not alone, as you see from so many of these posts. But we all need to understand. We need to understand that this is real, this is happening, and we are being called forth now. We are being called forth to step into our authentic selves. We are being called forth to shed everything that no longer serves us. Why? Because as the longer that we hold on to everything that weighs us down, we cannot rise. Our vibration cannot move up the way that it needs to. And so what are you feeling? You're feeling uncomfortable. Why? Because it's time to do something. When we're uncomfortable, we have to change. It doesn't feel good. We need to look for something else. Look at the events that are happening all over the world, the tragedies, people becoming ill. Why? Because when you don't sense the tap on the shoulder, right? Or hear the whisper, things have to start to get louder. They start to come to a point where you can no longer ignore them. Because when tragedies happen, people get sick or ill, things happen that are very tragic. What happens is people stop. People stop and they look around and they say, what's going on? And they take notice. They take account of how they're living their lives. And so I say this to all of you with so much love from my heart, for you to know that it is time. It is time to look at your beliefs. Why do you think the way that you think? Why do you believe the way that you believe? What is your programming? Who told you you could do that or you couldn't do that? Where did you learn it? Is it yours? Or are you carrying it from someone else? It's time. It's time to look and understand why you're living the way that you are living, why you're thinking the way that you are thinking. We are coming out of an old paradigm, and that old paradigm is a paradigm that told us that I got to know everything that's going to happen. I've got to make sure that I've planned for this and I planned for that, and I've got to make sure. Why? Because I'm afraid. I have fear. I have fear that things aren't going to be okay if I don't do that, and I can't leave this job if I don't have another one because, oh my gosh, what could happen? That is the old paradigm. We come from that. We're coming from fear, a lot of fear. And we need to start to shift and understand this. It's time to look at what is keeping you stuck. What is it that you tell yourself when you feel like you want to do something or you see that there's something? What is it that you're saying to yourself? How are you sabotaging you? I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, but you have enough time for that and you have enough money for that, but you don't for this. What are the stories that you are telling yourself? It's time to stop. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to invest in you. Because if you don't invest in you, no one is going to invest in you. And that happiness, that complete happiness that we talk about and that we want to feel, it's in here, it's inside of you. But it's time to do what's needed to get there. It's time to look at what you're focusing on. What are you focusing on? Where is your energy going? What do you spend your time thinking about? For those who don't have a plan, for those who really don't know exactly where they are going or what they are doing, it's getting more and more uncomfortable. It's discomfort, right? What we're feeling, what we're going through, that discomfort is there for a reason. And so I just want you to know that you have everything you need to move forward. Even if you don't know how, even if as you listen to me, you're saying, I don't understand what she's saying. I don't know how I'm supposed to have enough time or have enough money or how I'm supposed to do any of these things. It's okay. I want you to know that all you have to do is ask. Ask for help. Show me the way. And the universe, the angels, the guides, your beautiful spiritual guidance team, they will come forth. They will meet you where you are and help you to get where you need to go. I'm seeing some comments, so I want to take a look and see if you have questions. There's a good question, Joni says, I totally understand this, yet how do you leave the job and all that feels like a weight? Oh, Joni, I understand. I completely understand because I did it. I left a corporate job, corporate career, 6 figures, that was supporting my family and killing my soul softly. And all I can tell you is that when you step into faith and trust, the universe truly does step up to meet you. And I can say this because I did it. I did it and I had no idea. I had no idea how it was going to work out. I knew that I was called to do this work. I knew that I couldn't continue doing something that created so much anxiety for me. And with faith and the support of my family, I took the leap. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the new paradigm. This is what we are being called forth to do. We are being called forth to move into the light with faith and trust. To do what we know is right for us. Not the outer us, not the us that we're supposed to be and that society says we're supposed to be. The true us, the true you. Lisa says she needed this message. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm just going to go through. Tammy needed to hear it. Okay. It is a tough, and she said it was a tough day for her. And I feel like this is a message that it's an important message. And I don't want to sugarcoat it for you because really the time for sugarcoating is past. It is time for us to understand what is needed. Thank you. Lisa says, get comfortable with the uncomfortable because nothing changes if nothing changes. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, that's true, right? When we are moving and we are stepping into the unknown, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because we're growing. We're growing. And this journey doesn't end. This journey is a lifelong journey. But it doesn't have to be all uncomfortable, right? It's about knowing that we're going to run the spectrum of emotions. And yes, there are going to be moments that are more uncomfortable than others. I can promise you that once you are shedding that which no longer serves you, that which is keeping you stuck, that which you need to let go of, which is the limiting beliefs, whether they're conscious or subconscious, whether it's the thoughts that you have, the negative thoughts, the victim mentality, this idea that things are happening to you. Things aren't happening to you. The things that are happening for you. That is the reality. And things aren't happening to you because you're not a victim. You are a co-creator of your life. And sometimes I know that that's not the easiest thing to hear because people will say, well, how could I have done this to myself? Well, everything is energy, vibration, frequency. So everything is responding. What we are getting in our life is responding to what we're putting out. I'll take a look here. Donna, she says, how do I let go of the 4 family members I have lost in 3 short years of each other? These members have passed away, is what I'm feeling. It's not about letting them go. It's not about letting them go at all. It's about knowing that they're still with you, knowing that it is still possible to feel them with you. It is about knowing that they are still experiencing what you're experiencing. They're still seeing what you are doing and what you're living in your life. And what is it that they want? To see you happy, to see you enjoy, to see you stepping into your authentic self. Nothing would make them happier. So it's not about letting them go. It's just about being with them in a different way. Michelle says, Elizabeth, working with you the past 18 months has completely transformed my life. Thank you, Michelle. Love you. It's possible for all of you, whether you work with me or you work with another healer. The important thing is that you do something for you. Please don't wait. Don't allow the fear, the stuckness to keep you where you are. There is so much support just waiting to lift you up to where you need to be. I promise you. All you have to do is take the first step. Take that step of faith. Donna says, thank you. You're very welcome. I want to remind all of you that it is through this healing, the healing work that you do, that you shed what no longer serves you. It is through this healing that you are able to raise your vibration so that you can experience what it's like to feel more joy and peace and happiness in your life, because that is what is needed. For those of you who are wanting guidance, just private message me and I will get back with you. We will schedule a discovery call and we'll talk about working together if we're a good fit. For those of you who are wanting some help with meditation, tonight is the first online meditation and it's available to you. You can register for it. You can join me live, or you can watch it at a later time of your convenience. You'll get a link to the recorded class and meditation. The healing that comes through the guided meditations is very powerful. It is definitely a step in shedding much of what we are talking about today. This is the new moon, so we're working with manifesting. We're working with setting the intentions for this year. What do you want? What do you want to create in your life? Join me tonight. And let's take that first step together to helping you to get to where you want to be and to bring what you want into your life. Questions or comments about what we've talked about, please post them. I'll be happy to get back to you. I can't tell you enough just how blessed I feel and grateful that I can come and talk to you and allow the guidance that I receive, that I channel through, to come through me to you. You are all so very loved. So very loved. So I send you much love, and I will see you soon. Bye.